Welcome back to the Loveland Report and Lone Ranger Show. I'm Cleve Loveland alongside Bruce Woodburn, giving you all of your real estate and mortgage news this Saturday. It's a great 2025, a great kickoff to the new year.
Isn't it, though?
The Trumpster in the White House.
Chilly this week, wasn't it?
It was a little cold for me. That's
chilly
all right. I'll take it.
How about all that snow? 9 inches of snow on Tuesday night in the Panhandle.
That's
9
nuts.
inches. I've
That's
been
nuts.
here my entire life. I've never seen
that.
I mean, I saw when as a kid we'd have a few sprinkles, but it
So
wasn't
much for global warming, right? All right, I've got a couple listings here, Bruce. I want to talk about these because this is one of those places I talk about where you got to be the best price because it is a buyer's market in this neighborhood. This neighborhood's Solavita and Kissimmee, and there's 50 homes for sale, Bruce. So this house has 300 square feet more than most of the listings around it. All of the listings around it. It's the best price per square foot in Solavita. It's $275,000. It's 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, plus a den, plus a Florida room, backed up to conservation. So with that extra there, and that square footage, it is the best price going on in this neighborhood. And that's in Kissimmee and Solavita. That's 55 and better. I've got a carriage home, kind of a 0 lot line townhome, but single story. Sometimes townhomes, Bruce, are all 2 stories and people don't want to mess with those. 1,400 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, big open great room plan. Beautiful master tub and shower in the master bath for $275,000. That's a gated community in DeLand. I've got, this is a neat one, Bruce, $270,000. This is a manufactured home, but on a quarter acre lot, 3 bedrooms,
Beautiful.
2 baths. The home's very new, excellent condition, 1,300 square feet, but no HOA. So you can have a garage.
Is it well
there.
and septic?
It is no, it's got county water.
Wow.
And then septic.
Okay.
For $270,000 on that one. I'm probably have offers on that one by the end of this weekend. And then I've got the best price condo in Metro West. It's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Actually, I've got 2 of them. One for $160,000. Now this neighborhood, this house is a little bit larger, 800 square feet. But this condo association, the dues are only $230 a month. Most of them around $500. I've got another one at $155,000. A few more glamorous options inside this one, a little bit smaller at $155,000, but the dues are a little bit higher on that one. But
do you know if any of those are
your kids going to college,
or FHA or conventional?
I don't know. You'd have to check on that.
So we'll do that for you, and then we'll have the answer for you.
And then I've got a gorgeous golf community in Metro West, Hawks Nest, tile roofs, lawn care is taken care of for you. This is a pool home, 3 or 4 bedrooms, however you want to set it up, 2.5 baths, master on the first floor, master in all the living areas, view the pool. Beautiful Brazilian cherry wood floors throughout the entire first floor and on the stairs. 2,400 square feet, soaring ceilings, open loft. Master has a sitting area and a 3-sided fireplace in it. Just gorgeous for $589,000. What was that one?
That was just a little.
The producer going. All right.
So
we'll do a couple more next segment. But I think this is why people need to contact you, Bruce, and be ready to do something. They need to go to webringyouhome.com and start your application. Get
As you
fast-tracked.
can see, I am not a professional radio show, talk show host or producer. Okay.
Good.
I do the best I can. I can put some little whip cracks in there or something like that. But I'm going to tell you something. Cleve and I do this so that we can help you out there have the information and the power to be able to make the right decision when it comes to buying or selling real estate or getting a mortgage or refinance. But we're not professional. Like we're not getting paid gobs of money for this. Okay?
I wish we were.
Okay.
God.
I think we should.
I need a new agent.
We do this so that we can engage with you so that you have somebody that you can count on and trust. And you know what? That's what I think our listeners really connect with us, because Cleve and I have been doing this a long time. And believe me, many of you listening to this right now, you have become friends of ours. You have become, we are in relationship with each other. And I'm going to tell you something that's probably been the best thing about this whole show is we've met some amazing people and we've helped them grow their real estate business. And that's what it's all about. Helping each other grow and gain wealth.
But we talked about putting the cart before the horse. The main thing they need to do, whether you're buying now, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months from now, get your mortgage application in, get fast track. Tell them what fast tracking is.
Okay. So first things first, when you are looking to buy a home, you must start with the mortgage application. So where do people generally go first? They go to the internet, they go to Rocket, or they go to their bank or their credit union. I'm going to tell you something. I can promise you Rocket does not have better pricing than I do. I'm the largest retail lender in the entire country, and we have the best possible pricing you can get. But what you do get is personalized service from somebody that will actually talk to you. You're not going to talk to the president of Rocket Mortgage. You can talk to me. Okay. But here's what you get. You get great service, great loans, every loan program you could possibly think of, and assistance and help on how to get from point A to point B. But it's important that you start with the loan process before you go shopping. You need to know your buying power. I have 2 transactions right now that I'm working with. One of them was on yours, that the guy came to you with a pre-approval letter from a client that I looked at, and I'm like, this client would never qualify.
And guess who he was trying to send that through?
And he's writing pre-approval letters and giving Cleve, that, listen to this, folks, he's giving Cleve DU findings that show that a loan's approved. Now, DU findings are, we go into an automated underwriting system, and it'll either approve or deny a loan, but it is only approving or denying the loan based on the information that I'm telling you that I have.
Yep.
But if I can't support that, in other words,
tax returns,
you got a client that's had a self-employment for a few months and another one for less than 2 years.
Yeah.
And they're trying to use that income. You can't do that on a conventional FHA loan.
Yep.
Now, you want to put 25% down, you come see me. I'll help you with that loan, but you're not getting an FHA loan at that. So that one, these people wasted the seller's time and their time, and the mortgage guy just went down the complete wrong path and told them to hide money in cash. Okay. Yeah. It was crazy. It was crazy. Then another one I picked up, that these people were being run down the road. They were told to physically lie on their application about their employment.
Yikes.
Okay. I looked at it and I went, first of all, why would you tell them to do that? Second of all, it didn't even need to be done. It made it worse rather than better.
Yeah.
So don't you want somebody that you can say, this is my full story, Bruce? Tell me what I need to do with
experience. Yeah.
And there are occasions where I may say, hey, all right, Cleve, I don't want to know anything about that part. You just keep that to yourself. Okay. There are times that I'm like, that's not going to make things better. People need to find out.
You can help them improve their credit score. 100%. You can say you got to save X amount of dollars more.
So listen, folks, I'm applying for the job to be your advocate. I'm applying for the job so that you always can count on somebody that's going to give you honest advice and get you a great mortgage, you and your family. My name's Bruce Woodburn. I'm the loan arranger. You can call me now at 407-250-9144. That's 407-250-9144, or WeBringYouHome.com. Cleve Loveland can be reached right now. He is an expert at helping you stage your home and price it to sell. Okay. Right. This client I talked to yesterday, I'm sending him over to you, Cleve. She was going to spend 25 grand on putting it into the house to get it ready to sell. I'm like, do not spend one dime until Cleve goes through your house.
Oh yeah. No, you definitely,
okay.
Normally you don't need to spend more than 1 or 2% of the price of your home. Sometimes people think they need to spend 5, 7, 10%.
No.
And I know what will best return dollar for dollar. You want to spend a couple thousand to get 7 or 8,000 on your list price.
But oftentimes people do all this work, Cleve, and then the new buyer comes in and goes, well, I know it's brand new, but I don't even like the colors you picked. Right. So they're going to redo it anyway. Yeah. So don't spend more than you have to. Cleve Loveland, cleveloveland.com, or 407-352-8118. All right. What do we got next there, big guy?
All right. Well, I want to talk about additions that make sense and help the value of your property, and things that can help. Like, this is when you're in a property, you think about, should I spend this money? And I've stopped some people sometimes, they say, well, I want to do $100,000 pool for the grandkids. I'm like, well, aren't you going to be moving on in a couple of years?
Yep.
So maybe you need to do a $60,000 pool, things like that. Pool. But, a she shed, an assisted, an ADU, an additional dwelling unit out back, if you can get that approved. The man cave, a spa bathroom remodel, doing the bathroom so it looks like something out of a new home. You want to know what to do to your home. Let's say you're in a $600,000 house. You want to know what to do to your home?
Yes.
Pull up new $1 million homes.
That's right.
See what's in them. See
right.
what's new. See what's neat. When people see that, and they've seen those pictures of the $1 million home, but they're qualified to 700, they will appreciate it. They will go, oh, well,
people
this is pretty.
Don't want to see your Beanie Baby collection,
that kind of stuff too.
They don't want to see that. It absolutely irritates them and it turns them off. You have to be neutral as you possibly can, minimalize it, make things look clean. If you got, you know, if your closet is just literally bursting with clothes, go through it, get rid of about 50% of them, or even 70%.
Clutter. I've got a 50-point staging checklist. You can call me if you want to take a look at that. But it's, you know, things that don't help is when you super personalize something. I've seen people enclose patios, but then you don't have a screen room on the house. People like a screen area for around in Florida homes, you know, for the bugs and the when it's too hot, you know, they want some covered area, you know, or enclosed rooms and not leave windows in the back. You know, I've seen people like where it starts to look like a tomb. You know, they did two enclosures of a porch and added on another room, and there's no windows, you know, so always be aware of these things. You know, floor plans are very tricky. You know, you start to mess with them too much. You know, it's great to take the old homes and open them up, but you don't want to close rooms down or make something too small. I saw a guy one time did a 3,000 square foot addition on a house. The house originally was about 1,400 square feet. He left the kitchen the same size, Bruce. The kitchen was literally like 6 by 6. You know, you could literally reach from the stove to the fridge and do everything right there. And he wondered why it wasn't selling. So we rearranged some things, put an island in, added some cabinet space. He sold it. But I know these things because I've been doing this for a long time. So call me at 407-352-8118.
Yep. Now we're going to talk about the market. Okay. Interest rates have not had any significant decline, but they've gotten a little bit better. So they're going in the right direction. The market makers and the market experts are not expecting that we're going to have any type of a significant decline in interest rates anytime soon. So whatever they are now, get used to it. But you have to remember that inventory is now starting to shrink. That means less homes are on the market. You said it dropped by like 16 or 17%, the amount of homes that were on the market. That means that buyers are starting to get
off good
back
news.
in.
And we get some more good news, or rates come down to 6.25. Things are going to start to move as we go into, you know, each month progressively gets busier
you can get
as we head
your
towards
rate
spring
into the 6s right now. What we do is we try to negotiate some closing costs to be paid by the seller, do some rate buy downs. So that's available, but don't sit on the sideline. Don't let 2025 turn into 2026 for you and you still haven't bought a home. If you're renting right now, stop what you're doing, pull the car over, give your head a shake, and then call me. I'll get the process started for you. Let 2025 please be the year you get into a home. So listen, FHA now goes up to like almost $500,000. Okay. So you can do a $500,000 home, buy a $500,000 home and get a 3.5% down loan with marginal credit scores. Okay. So it allows more people to get into a home. But here's something FHA did not allow. It did not allow for a borrower to use border income. So now listen, folks, and all you young kids out there that are renting an apartment and you have roommates.
Oh, when you said border, I was thinking coming across the border. No,
border
the border's
income,
closed now. Okay.
Not illegal aliens.
The border's
border
closed.
income.
Okay.
So, but listen to this. This is important. Only conventional 3% down allowed for border income, and it was extremely strict. So FHA opened it up. So now think about this. If you have roommates and you either own the home or you're renting, I want you to collect your roommate's rent and you pay the landlord yourself. Okay. Now here's why. You now go to buy a home and you can show me 12 months that you've been collecting rent
paid your
from
$2,500 rent.
Co-tenants. I can use that as income for you to support buying a new home.
I don't think the teller at Wells Fargo is going to know that.
They're not. Well, they don't know that. You don't get that type of experience unless you come to somebody like me. Matter of fact, my loan officers on my team that are non-commission based know more about structuring mortgages than 90% of the loan officers.
Well, that's why you guys do have the products. I mean, you can get it done.
Listen, we got to cut for a break. It kind of got out from under us. Cleve Loveland can be reached right now at 407-352-8118. That's 407-352-8118. or the Loan Arranger at 407-250-9144 or WeBringYouHome.com. We'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Loveland Report and the Loan Arranger radio show. I want to talk about self-employed people, 0 down payment loans, reverse mortgages, and physician loans. So don't go anywhere.